encouraging them to use the Strait of Hormuz
Yeah, I
right
think they should. I think they should. I think they should use the Strait.
They laid mines in the Strait of
In my
Hormuz.
opinion, look, we took out just about all of their mine ships in one night. We're up to boat number 60. I didn't realize they had that big a Navy. I would say it was big and ineffective. But every one of their ships, just about all of their Navy is gone at the bottom of the sea.
Mr. President, how do you respond?
You're impressed.
Mr. President, have they laid any mines in the Strait of Hormuz?
We don't think so.
Mr. President, is Senator Thune listening to you when you say you want to pass the Save America Act? He says there aren't the votes to do it right now. What's your response?
Well, he's got to be a leader, you know? If he's a leader, he's got to get him. It's the most popular bill I've ever seen put before Congress. And it's voter ID and it's voter. You have to be able to be a citizen to vote. It's called citizenship. And we're also adding in no men playing in women's sports, no transgender mutilization of our children, and no mail-in ballots, fake mail-in ballots. We have none of that, except in the case of the military, etc.
How do you respond?
It is the Save America Act. It's the most popular bill I think I've ever put before Congress.
Mr. President, can you declare victory in this war if the supreme leader remains the Ayatollah's son?
I don't want to comment on that. I don't want to comment. But I will tell you, I just spoke with various countries, the leaders of various countries. You'll have a list. And they said they've never seen anything like it. We have, and I built it during my first term, and I used it. I didn't realize I was going to use it this much, but we have the greatest military in the world by far. Nobody close.
About a domestic terrorist attack by Iran, sir?
We're not invited to the Shield of the Americas. Mexico, Brazil, and Colombia were not invited to the Shield of the Americas. Why was that? And could they come in the future to the event?
I think they were invited. Maybe they didn't come. I think they were. I get along very well with all of them.
In Iraqi parliament, few days, members slogan, date to America, date to Israel. What is your response to them? What is your message for Iraqi government?
What did he say?
In Iraqi parliament, slogan, date of America, date of Israel. Member of the parliament.
Death to America, death to Israel. What's your response?
That's not a nice question.
Mr. President, did Spain give in after you told them that you would commerce ties with them? Are they cooperating with the United States?
Who?
Spain.
No, they're not. I think they're not cooperating at all. Spain, I think they've been very bad. Very bad. Not good at all. We may cut off trade with Spain.
You would guys all trade with them?
I don't know what Spain's doing. They've been very bad to NATO. They get protected. They don't want to pay their fair share. And they've been that way for many years, actually. Let me give you the good news. Let me give you the good news. The people of Spain are fantastic. The leadership, like you. The leadership, not so good.
Lebanon is under attack, and Hezbollah is making dangers for the Lebanese, and especially the Lebanese Christians. What is your message for Lebanon?
Well, we're working on it very hard. We love Lebanon. We love the people of Lebanon. And we're working very hard. We got to get rid of the Hezbollah. Has been a disaster for many years.
The new oil refinery going up in Texas. The new oil refinery going up in Brownsville, Texas. What do you want Americans to know about that?
About what?
About the new oil refinery going up in Brownsville.
Oh, it'll be great. It's going to be the greatest anywhere in the world. There's never been anything like it. It's great that it's going up in Texas. You know, it's very hard to get refineries done. This will be like nothing else ever built. It's a great thing. Thank you for that question. Well, look, we've knocked out their Navy. We've knocked out their Air Force. We've knocked out all of their anti-defense. We've taken out 60 mine boats, 59 mine boats, which nobody has ever seen anything like it. We have the greatest military in the world by far, not even close. But you know what? They've inflicted 47 years worth of damage to the world, and now they're a big price.
Mr. President, are you willing to withdraw the U.S. from Iran, even if they have not turned over and allowed the U.S. to seize their remaining?
I'm not going to answer that, but we have hit them harder than virtually any country in history has been hit, and we're not finished yet.
Arizona, why did the FBI seize records there?
All right, looks like we lost the usable audio portion of President Trump's comments there on the rope line as he left the White House to head to Joint Base Andrews. You can see the plane now. Well, that's not Air Force One, but that is a government plane. President Trump on Air Force One taking off, headed to Ohio and Kentucky. Let's just kind of go through real quick what we heard from President Trump. One of the issues that we've been talking about here this hour and that President Trump is also talking about is the Save America Act. And he mentioned some other components to the bill that he thinks are critically important, including no mail-in ballots, something we talked about. But we did not talk about the fact that Republicans have also included no men and women's sports as part of this bill and no gender mutilation of kids. And what's important about those things together, although they're not directly related to voting, those are issues that the overwhelming majority of Americans support. So what they want to do is make it very difficult for Democrats to say no. Let's, I think we can hear the president again. Let's go back to that.
We all have relatives, what they've done, and now the president.
America first refinery opened up its oil refinery.
Yeah.
Why did you say what did it happen under the president?
Not have happened under a different president. None of this would have happened under a different president. Just so you know. Ready? A year ago, we were a dead country. Now we're the hottest country in the world.